Don't mind me, I'm in my luteal phase.
Welcome to the Luteal Phase podcast. We're your hosts, Carmen Sue
and Misha Sabani. The Luteal Phase podcast is an unfiltered pop culture podcast. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I got really nervous. I looked up and was like, we're on there. I'm so sorry.
No, okay. I love it. This is very real.
Okay.
Guys, it's our first tacos. What?
See, it's our first taco. Okay, so who are we is what you might be asking. Mm-hmm. And we are an unfiltered pop culture podcast named after your most chaotic week.
Period.
And that's who we are.
And that's who we are.
Okay, this is starting off really well.
Guys, it's episode 14.
Episode 14. It's a big episode.
Because we are debuting on the one, the only
YouTube. You have asked, we have heard, we have listened. Our Lulus are like, we need you on every single platform.
They said the clips that you post are not enough.
Yeah.
We actually need to see the whole thing all the time.
Yeah.
And then our investor said, well, if you do that.
Tell them what the investor said.
The investor said, well, if you're going to be on YouTube, you can't be ugly.
And he said, that was a direct quote. And then I also think he said, he called us slob kebabs.
I think so. Yeah, that came out of his mouth.
He was like,
classic thing an investor would
stop
say.
being a slob kebab.
Yeah.
And one thing about me is I am a certified slob kebab. So I was like, who am I supposed to be?
They've seen our clips.
They've seen our clips. The
Lulus,
episode 1 through 13, have seen that we are slob kebabs. But today we come to you showered and groomed.
Because that's how much we care about
We
you
care.
guys.
We showered for this. So you're welcome. Investor, we'd like a raise.
Hello. We would like a raise.
Okay, so let's talk about life.
Yeah.
Because it's episode 14.
It's episode 14. We're at the beginning of September now.
Beginning of September.
Crazy.
August slipped away like a bottle of wine.
Ooh.
And we are here. And the air is crisp.
Thank God, honestly.
Honestly, thank God.
Yeah.
So
it's Q3.
It's Q3.
Everyone lock in. It's Q3.
And as corporate girlies, we obviously have to kick off with a Q3 check-in.
We do. But this specifically is the blood moon Q3 check-in. Okay.
For the astrology girlies.
For the astrology corporate girlies. The Venn diagram is a circle. Except not me. I don't believe in it. But that's okay. I have fun.
Except it's real.
No, it's fun. I have fun with it. It's fun to talk about blood moons.
So basically, this past September 7th through 8th, 6th through 8th, I don't know. Early September, we had a full moon, but it wasn't just any full moon.
Right.
It was a lunar eclipse or a blood moon.
Or a luteal eclipse.
Luteal eclipse.
This is the quality that gets you viral on YouTube.
Yeah, really. And the lunar eclipse was in Pisces, which means it's watery and crazy. For those of us that have dated Pisces men, we know that to be a fact. Pisces are crazy.
All I know about Pisces is that Olivia Rodrigo put in her Twitter bio, spicy Pisces, which is fun. I wish that something rhymed with Gemini, but it doesn't.
Gemini, what a guy.
I'm changing my Twitter bio immediately.
So basically there was a blood moon, which makes all of us reflective because we are all witches.
Right.
And so Carmen, I want to reflect. So we also started this year, we labeled it the boldest year yet. So
Trademarked
it. Yeah. Boldest year yet.
Yep.
We launched 2025.
Yep.
That was the brand. And now it's the Q3 check-in of, is it in fact the boldest year yet?
I would say absolutely.
I would say. We launched a podcast.
I
would say that's a bold thing.
Both of us have new jobs. I'm engaged and getting married.
Wait, oh my.
I know.
I feel like I need to pause and reflect on everything you just said that you are doing this year.
They're huge things. The only things that we didn't do was move. But you moved basically right before.
Yeah.
So that was already happening around you.
I bought a new place. Yeah.
So you bought a new place.
Yeah.
These are just huge things. I took like a break for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I left my job I thought I would have for my entire life, which I now kind of think of that era as I'm the girl that started dating someone when I was 16 and all my friends were like, you're 32. You've changed. And I'm like, no, we're in love. But I'm secretly miserable.
Yeah.
So I had to end that relationship.
Yeah, obviously. You ended that, and you mourned that relationship.
I mourned
that relationship. Which was bold.
Yes. there was a lot of grieving. It was like so much that I didn't even know I needed to grieve. And I think that's what happens when you break up with your high school boyfriend.
Yeah.
Of like your long term into your adulthood.
Yes. Named Consulting. That's his name.
Kun space Salting.
His name is Kun.
And yeah, I mean, of course, my entire identity was tied up in it. Blah, blah, blah. Asian trauma.
Oh my God, Asian trauma.
Blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. And so there was just so much unpacking with identity. A lot of, for me, unpacking around like my just default mode is hyper productivity. Shout out to my therapist, Lauren, for pointing that out to me.
Lauren, thank you.
Thank you. It wasn't something I was aware of. Of course, once I was aware of it, I was like, this shows up in every aspect of my life. That's why I've made a 14-episode podcast with mostly no breaks.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're launching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, we're not even at like 20 episodes and we're like, let's add another camera.
Yeah.
Actually.
And people want more of us.
People want more of us. That's what they tell us.
Yeah.
So recognizing that, it was kind of like a light bulb moment for me, kind of similar to when I recognized how my perfectionism is in every aspect of my life. Now I'm like, not only is perfectionism at the scene of the crime, my hyperproductivity is also at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
And just that shows up in every way for me, whether that's like how I am as a sister, how I am as a friend, like feeling the need to like always respond.
Yeah.
It's just like what consulting trained my fucking brain to do.
Yeah.
So it was like the only mode of living for a long time. And then I had to take a step back, live without that, stay up till 5 a.m. watching Summer I Turned Pretty.
Which honestly, boldest year yet.
Boldest year yet.
Stay up till 5 a.m. and watch the best show on television.
Exactly. The best, but also the worst. We can talk about that.
Yeah. No, accurate.
But yeah, I mean, it's wild. Me 1 year ago would have never thought I would
make all these moves. Yeah.
Took a break, reconnected with my creativity, started a new job that I actually like. Did you know that's possible? I didn't.
Nope, I actually didn't because I'm not currently living. I've never heard of it.
It's crazy. I'm like, I now know what culture fit means. Like, it's wild. It's wild. It's kind of like when you're with your person, you're like, I didn't know it could be this easy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been crazy. Lots of crying involved. I think that just happens when you're having
when you're doing the boldest year yet.
Lots of crying, lots of like spiraling. Shout out Danny for being a real one. He's just like, well, it's happening again. And he's like, to his credit, he's very supportive. But then there are times when he's like, well, I said all the things that I can tell you.
Yeah.
And now you need to like
go
self-soothe.
Yeah.
He would never say self-soothe. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know about that.
He doesn't know what that means.
He now maybe is.
This is a man who famously said, what is spiraling?
Right.
Famously.
Clock it. But to a point where he's like, okay, well, now this is a you thing and you need to like, you can get out of this the way you need to. But, you know, it's just been a crazy year, but Q3, that's my Q3 check-in.
That's amazing. My Q3 check-in is...
Yeah, walk me through it.
I think I'm going through, like, I think my boldest year yet is going to go into Q4. Like, I am actually leaving for Peru on Friday, a few days after we're filming this.
Turn up.
I'm doing a solo trip. I love a solo.
You're a solo trip queen.
I'm a solo trip queen. I do, which I haven't been on a solo international trip in 5 or 6 years.
Whoa.
So it's my first one since 2019.
That's crazy. You're a different person, though.
I'm a different person, I know. So and part of it is like I need to sit with the llamas, sit in the Amazon rainforest and reflect because
the way you need that.
I need that because my boldest year yet is just not how I planned it to be. So I kind of went in like,
which is kind of what the universe would define as a boldest year yet.
Boldest year yet is like, hey, bitch, you need to do some other stuff. So like
you can keep going down a path, but you're not going to like it, and I'm not going to make that easy for you.
Exactly. So the universe is, you know, definitely testing me, and I feel like I'm experiencing some things in my job, et cetera, that I'm just like, oh, this isn't a good fit.
Yeah.
So
Totally get
I
that.
feel like I'm in the thick of it right now. So when I think about my Q3 check-in, like I don't have a list of all these things that I feel like are going well. I have a list of things that I'm like, oh fuck, I need to
can
course
name
correct.
some things that are going well.
Please do. Can you?
You have wonderful friends who love you unconditionally.
I actually have wonderful friends.
Because as we know, 50% of the population, I won't name who. They don't have that. Okay. That's huge. You have
that's a great point.
So many people from so many phases of your life. You're like all the time, you're like, well, here's another friend group that loves you unconditionally. And we talk every week and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, that's actually, I want to pause and reflect on that because that is so, because
you
right
should.
now I'm very consumed by the things that are not going well in my life, which is
that's so normal.
Namely
But that's so normal, right?
Yeah.
We like, that's the brain.
Yeah, you're especially being hyper perfectionist, hyper productive women.
Yeah.
We only focus on the bad.
Not me, but
I'm fully healed.
I just talked about crying a lot.
I've never cried in my life.
I know about that,
Yeah, but like I do the things that have gone really well. Like this year, I think has been, although in a lot of ways chaotic and hard, I've had like the funnest summer that I can
fucking go.
Yeah, like that I can think of in a long time.
Yeah,
Like
I felt that. I felt like we were out and about. Truly.
Yeah.
Like things last summer, I think you would have said no to. You said yes to.
Yeah.
Like Lollapalooza.
Yeah. I didn't go to
Taste of Chicago.
Taste of Chicago.
Spontaneous Taste of Chicago.
Yeah.
Trip. Obsessed.
Like it's just I've been out and about and like not in my house almost at all, which has been really fun.
Of course.
Now is the time for reflection because it's blood moon fall.
Of course.
But like this has been I would say
that's huge.
Yeah. Other areas of my life are going very well. Like I think my friendships, it's like I love my friendships in my life. I love you.
Thank you.
I love my
too.
friendships. Like I think that has been something that has carried me through all of this.
You got surprise proposed to.
I got surprised.
Wait, we should talk about that.
Wait.
I know.
Okay, so Carmen proposed to me, and just me. I'm gonna be Carmen's bridesmaid.
Yay!
It's so exciting.
It's so exciting. And Misha was you're my most recent friend of my bridesmaids.
Yeah.
And I was made an admission from the beginning once I knew I wanted to be a bridesmaid that I wanted to be a shock and surprise for you.
No, and I was shocked. This is actually really funny.
I'm
We need to talk about
like
this.
a picture right here of what Misha's face looked like.
We need to talk about this bridesmaid's proposal.
Yes, we should talk about it actually. This is great.
So Carmen hosts. Okay, so like weeks ago, Carmen sends a text me like, I want to host a brunch. So in my mind, I'm like, this is just a normal. Well, Carmen hosts all the time.
I do.
So I'm like, Carmen is hosting a brunch. This is normal. So like a few weeks before, she like sends random one-off, and like normally she texts us in a group. She's sending texts.
I love this.
To me individually.
I have been thinking about this since since Saturday because of how hilarious this has transpired.
So like she proposed this past Saturday.
Yeah.
The week before, we're in a cabin together, and she's sending like we're in the same cabin, and we're just in a different room, and she sends me this text being like, "Just a reminder, we have brunch at 11:30. Please be on time." And I was like, "What?
We're 10 feet away."
Yeah. And also like, why are you making sure I'm on time? Like I was like, she's being really weird. But I was also like, she's starting a new job, and like Carmen is hormonal, so like
she's doing her thing.
I was like, Carmen crashes all the time. I don't know what's going on.
She's type A or whatever. She's just making sure her ducks
she
in
just
a row.
broke up with consulting, so like I don't know what's going on with
This
her.
is probably how she would like bug her clients for some shit.
Yeah,
so that's what's
I was
happening
like,
right
she's
now.
just being like type A because she's starting a new job and is probably like
and
wrapped
you're
up in
also
it.
like, so why isn't this in a particle? Because every other event I've ever done.
Yeah, I had
like Partiful first wave adopter. Like,
yeah.
I love Partiful.
Yeah, she partifles everything. So I was like, why isn't this in a particle? Why is no one else? So then I was like, this is literally what happened in my brain. I was like,
I don't even know this. Actually.
I was like, did Partiful start a new feature where when you mass text people, it just goes individually to the person? So
wait, did you
I actually thought this. So then I actually opened up my Partiful app.
This is incredible.
I opened up my
I didn't
Partiful
even know
app because
this.
I was like, who's going to this brunch?
Right.
So I opened up and I was like, oh, that's so. I was like, I don't see a Partiful for this. Maybe I missed it. But it like sounded like a text blast. So actually, at one point, you had texted me a week earlier. I don't know if you remember. Like you had texted me earlier, or like earlier in the day, and I didn't respond to it because I thought it was a Partiful note. So I like read it and didn't respond. Then you replied to it or something, and you're like, "Come to this on time." And I was like, "You're so weird." So
what is going on?
So that was like a week before. I was like, it's not in a Partiful. She's being weird. I don't understand who's going to this brunch. I'm scared of my friend. I don't recognize her.
What is happening?
So then
it didn't cross your mind.
No.
You were going to be a bride.
Oh, no. I just thought you were being weird. That was what I was like, Carmen is weirder than I thought. It's like the conclusion I came to.
Right. It's blood moon.
It's
whatever.
Pisces. I don't know.
Yeah.
So then like the night before the proposal or the day before, you like text me, you're like, oh, I need to move it up. Please be on time. I want to spend as much time with you as possible. Like just like a weird, like I was like, what are you talking about? So I like hearted it and was like, okay.
And I actually noticed when I went back to text you again, something else after the proposal, like you didn't even respond to my last text because you were probably like,
no, I thought you were being so weird.
What's happening? Okay. So on the other side, what was going on was like, I proposed to my Chicago-based bridesmaids this weekend, and that's 4 people. One of us, my sister. The other 2 girls are like girls I've been friends with for a decade, so they all knew what was going on. And I remember last fall telling Katie, like, I don't think Misha knows she's going to be a bridesmaid, so just don't bring it up. Like, I want her to be surprised.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because everyone else that's going to be a bridesmaid, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
And so you're the only person I could surprise. And because Karma is my boyfriend, it's perfect because it wasn't even intentional, but it's basically payback for the engagement surprise.
So famously, I knew Karma was getting engaged too because Danny hosted a surprise like dinner after and we were all waiting for her. So to throw her off the scent and make sure she did her nails.
Yeah.
I was charged.
Just to throw me off the scent.
And to throw us off the scent.
Misha was number 1 most diabolical friend.
I was diabolical. So I'm actually getting Carmen worked up because Carmen and Danny had talked about getting engaged by the end of last year.
Yep.
And we're in December, so she's like, Danny hasn't proposed yet. And I know like it's gonna what date it's gonna happen.
Like, it's happening in 48 hours.
Yeah, and her nails were not
done. Then they eventually were done, but they were football colors. So
whatever. So like I'm texting being like, oh my God, I can't believe Danny. Like, what if he just wait? I mean, he might just wait for like next year, like after New Year's.
You said that, and I believed you.
No, and so then Carmen's like yelling at Danny, but I was like, but her nails got done. So it was so fun because I was screenshotting your crash out text to everybody.
And your like random coworkers.
And I was actually the night before your engagement. Yeah, was the
night when you dialed it up.
I dialed it up. I was like,
oh.
I was like, dumb bitch Danny.
Yeah, you were like, it's happening in fucking March. I'm like, of course. Yeah, you're so right.
I know. I was really, because I was also like awkwardly telling you to do your nails. So I was like, it'd be so obvious.
Right, you're like, how do we play this?
Yeah, so I was like, do your nails, but also your boyfriend sucks.
So it's just perfect payback because Anna, Katie, Simone walked in. Anna and Simone, I had like just talked about that. I was like, I think I wanted it to be like semi-surprise for everyone, even though obviously everyone knew what was happening. But that's kind of why I didn't do a partiful. I didn't do a group chat. I was like, they'll figure it out. Like, do you think if I had put you in a group chat with Anna, Simone, and Katie, would you have figured it out?
I probably would have.
You were like, this is a weird fucking
this is a very insular group.
Yeah.
So I probably
maybe
would
as insular as a bridesmaid.
Yeah. Like, I probably would have. And then, like, so as we're walking,
you probably would have like side texted Katie, which I would have if this like thing was going on. I was like, what is
why is no one else invited?
Happening?
Yeah. So and I actually almost did text. I almost text people to be like, are you going to this brunch? Like,
are you going to this weird cult meetup that Carmen's planned for Saturday morning? And she like is being very weird about the time.
Yeah, which Carmen is famously always late for everything. So like, so Carmen telling you to be prompt is crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And the reason why I had to do that was like we were doing our engagement shoot the same day. Like the timing of that got moved up. So I was like, well, I want to spend as much time with my friends as possible. This is really going to be a big moment for all of us. It's going to be great. So I need
everyone on time.
The late bitches to not be late.
But
and I'm
also,
the queen of the late bitches. So this is weird.
But also the setup of the table, we walk in. So we're all at the door. We actually all got to the door at the exact same time because Carmen's texts were scary. So we all got there on time. So like we literally are walking. Like be on time. So I show up looking
cute.
No. That's okay. So I'm going to be honest here. I'm dressed down because I'm like, it's a 10:30 brunch at Carmen's. It's
10:30 is crazy.
10:30 is early, and it's like it's the girly. I was like, it's the girlies.
It's
like
girlies.
We're just hanging out. I'm like,
I thought in my brain in one of my non-partiful text blasts that I sent that I said dress cute, but I must have just forgotten.
Carmen didn't. Carmen didn't say
I
dress
don't think
cute.
I did.
Or maybe you did, but I thought you were so crazy. I just didn't listen to anything
Probably.
you said. I don't know. But
something happened.
Yeah. I literally thought it was just like a brunch where she was like, we're just going to hang out.
Right.
So I show up in like a workout top.
You
jeans.
looked cute though.
Okay.
You did.
I really did. I really did not think I looked cute. So, and then like I see Katie and Anna, and they're like,
dressed
Katie's
up.
in this like, she looks like a mob wife. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, everyone looks so, and I still didn't think about it. Like, I saw them and I was like, they look so dressed up, and I was like, this is what this, and like, Katie's normally someone who like dresses down when she's like comfy.
Yeah, when it's just the girl.
When it's just the girly. So I was like, Katie's dressed up for a 10:30 brunch. So I was like, and I still didn't register. I was like, oh, this is so interesting. Like, I must have missed something.
Yeah.
And we walk in and it's like beautifully decorated. There's like big signs up, and I was like, oh, cute. I'm still not processing.
My God.
No.
This is crazy.
I did not. So I'm seeing like everything dressed, like everything's like decorated. And I was like, it's Carmen. She like literally decorates things. So I was like, I'm just like, Carmen's just being Carmen. So then we walk over and like the entire table, like she's like, and then she goes, go and sit by your photos. Still didn't process.
What?
Still.
Oh my God. I would have thought the boxes.
No, the box. I didn't see the boxes at first. I heard
okay.
you say that.
Okay.
And then I walked over and then I see the boxes.
You're like,
and then I was like,
wait, what's happening right now? What's happening right now?
Now I understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So there's like these beautiful boxes. She has all these gifts, like, bridesmaids gifts for us. And it says, and then it literally says, will you be my bridesmaid on
like,
the box?
I know what this
So
is
then
about.
I could read. So me being literate is what gave it all away.
Right.
But yeah, that's how long it took me to understand.
I love that. This is amazing because that's what I wanted.
Yeah, and the reason was like we had talked about like because we talked about like wedding planning throughout this process, and I remember a conversation we had.
Oh, okay.
And one of the things you had said, you were like, you and Danny were arguing about how many bridesmaids and groomsmen to have because you were like, I want more bridesmaids, he wants less groomsmen. So I actually remember this.
Oh, you internalized this.
I internalized this conversation where you were like,
this is called scarcity mindset, everybody. You're like, oh, my best friend that I see every 2 days
hates me. She was like, you're not invited to the wedding.
No, my favorite thing that happened through this whole process is when I booked my venue, I remember you looked it up and you were like, oh, perfect, I can Uber there. And in my head, I was like, why is this bitch Uber? Why is the bridesmaid Ubering alone from her house?
And just so you know, I will be Ubering alone. I'll show up late to your wedding.
Lol.
But like, although Uber got stuck in traffic.
You like show up, that's over.
Wrong date.
That was like hilarious to me. And I intentionally never talked to you about who I was going to make my bridesmaids.
So that
I had that conversation with every other friend.
No, and that's literally also why I thought I wasn't. So like, so Carmen has this, I was like, she had this conversation being like,
sad.
So Danny wants less and I have too many. So like, I can't figure out what to do. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm chopped from this. It's like, I was like, that's her
You're
way.
like, I'm the most recent best friend.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah. And I was like, that's her way of being like, you would have been if I had more on the list. So I was like, okay, like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm crashing out.
Little did Misha know that I just like get my way.
Yeah. So
oh, this is so funny.
This
wasn't even a planned segment.
This
I
wasn't.
just love that we're talking about it though. It's
I
really
know
sweet.
because it's recently. I mean,
yeah.
Boldest year yet.
Q3 check-in.
I'm going to be in a wedding.
This is a big milestone.
It's a big milestone.
Yeah.
In our friendship and in our lives.
I know.
Because you're engaged.
It's cute.
It's really cute.
But this is perfect to circle back to the original topic, which
what
is
were we
that
talking about?
we were talking about the good things in your life.
Oh, yeah.
You're an amazing friend,
Aww.
and therefore you
and
have
I have
amazing friends.
But no, that's true.
It's a two-way street, right?
Aww.
Like you would not have amazing friends if you weren't an amazing friend.
Oh, thank you. No, that's so sweet.
This is the friendship episode.
No, this is actually the friendship episode, the Blood Moon Friendship series. No, that is so true. Like that is something I am very, very grateful for.
I feel like you have so many people in your corner.
I actually
that would be our ride or dies for you.
And I'm going to be on it. Like this, we're going to get really cheesy here. Where I'm like, I like think about like, that is the biggest blessing in my life. I have so many ride or die friends. Like I actually really from all, like I think about like I'm even I'm texting friends that I've met when I was 18.
Fucking Waffle Wednesdays. Learned about that recently.
Fucking Waffle Wednesdays with 2 different sets of
okay, FOMO, whatever.
No, and I do.
Maybe I want to do that.
Yeah, these are girls I met when I was 18 in college. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I have
rare
friends that
rare.
I talk to every week, and then I have friends from Chicago, I have friends from Seattle,
everywhere.
From all eras of my life. And then I'm really close to my family. They call me on a regular basis. So I'm I have really so much love in my life.
You do.
So I'm even though I'm crashing out about stupid things like my job, I'm I actually have really that has been an amazing part.
You're so secure.
Right.
Regardless of the extraneous.
Yeah.
Your support system is so solid.
It's so solid. And I can go cry to a million people about this. And I do.
And that's what life's actually about.
And I do. Life is about crying to your friends.
That's what life's about.
And I do that daily. I have so many people I can talk. And I do talk to my friends about this. And they're always here for me. So.
Yes. I want to name other good things that are going for you. Just because it's the friendship episode. So I'm going to do that. And I feel like you need that.
I do. In case you're wondering, I am crashing out.
You have a beautiful home.
I have a beautiful home.
That you paid for with your blood, sweat, and tears dollar bills. You're not a Nepo baby.
You're right.
You did that with your own fucking
You know what?
brain. That's incredible. You live in a beautiful condo. Also, she owns 2 homes. She's a double home owner.
You know what?
That's insane.
Yeah.
What?
You're right.
Not fucking normal.
You know what? You're right.
You're so young.
I'm a fucking baddie.
You are a baddie.
I'm a fucking baddie.
You're a baddie. Your house is beautiful and clean, always clean. That's not something to take for granted. That takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
You wanted new cabinets and you just got them.
Yeah.
I want it. I got it.
Yeah.
You did that.
I do have a beautiful home.
Amazing.
Beautiful
so
friends.
So many people want that.
Yeah.
So many people want a sanctuary of peace to come home to.
Yeah.
That's nice and
You're right. And I actually do. I feel like I have, even though there's things not going well in my life, I have the luxury of option. I always find that when things are not going well, the universe always gives me an out.
Oh.
And I think that it's really it is really awesome where I'm I never actually feel trapped in bad luck because I'm something.
She has agency, folks.
Yeah, I have agency.
Agency Subani.
Yeah, they don't call me that for nothing.
I will just chalk that up to another very positive thing in your life, which is that you are proactive. You don't wallow and let life happen to you.
Yeah,
you have the personality type where you're I don't like this. I'm doing something about it. And I also have 2 houses, by the way.
And I end every sentence like that. No, you're right. You know what? Boldest year yet. Yeah. And the more we talk, the more I'm things were not the past few months have been really hard.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it will turn around.
Of course.
I feel that. And I actually think my trip to Peru,
yes,
while I pet the llamas.
Yes.
I think it's going to be really, really good for me.
I agree. I think that's going to be my trip to Switzerland.
Yes.
Where it totally changed my life.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Because I think sometimes you just need a reset.
Yeah.
And if you have the luxury to travel can be an incredible way to do it.
To get out of your,
You get out of your comfort zone. You get out of your routines. You're seeing beautiful things. You're the sensory experience. You come back inspired, relaxed.
Inspired is such a good word because I'm I'm feeling so drained right now. I feel like I'm running on fumes and I can feel it. And even as I gear up to go on vacation, I'm it's taking everything in me to just get through the day. I'm just want to be on the vacation.
Right.
And I'm I feel I'm going to really appreciate this trip more than the average trip.
Absolutely.
Because I need it more than I've ever needed it.
For sure.
So,
you'll hear about that.
Boldest year, yeah. I'm gonna come back a llama herder.
That's
you don't know.
amazing.
You don't know what's gonna happen. Episode 15 is gonna be crazy. Speaking of crazy,
the VMAs happened.
The VMAs happened. Which what's crazy about it is no one was talking about it.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that it's
not
irrelevant.
that crazy.
The truly crazy thing though is the VMAs used to be such a cultural moment. I watched that shit live every year religiously.
Same. Who won the awards, down to the red carpet. Yeah.
And now it doesn't.
And now what do we think happened? What happened?
I It is really wild because both of us love award shows.
Yeah,
this is the first time I didn't sit down and watch it. And I always watch VMAs. So,
and I feel like, I don't know if the marketing was just bad, but I'm like, I feel like it just crept up, and then I was like, saw clips of
I'm
it.
Busy, so I'm not watching that. So, okay, off the top of my head, highlights: Ariana Grande was there, styled by Law Roach in 4 different outfits. Love. Fun.
She won a lot of awards.
She won a lot of awards, thank God, because the fucking Grammys snubbed her.
Yeah.
So she finally got her moment in the sun, which we love. Lady Gaga was there, and that's notable because she had a concert in an hour.
Yes.
Which is crazy. So,
although, did she win Artist of the Year? Or something?
She did.
Yeah. So she won a big award that night. And I think it's there's only 2 artists that have won twice.
Oh.
And I think it's Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift. So I think it was she won a really big award that night.
Queen.
Yeah, and broke a record. So
love. She
had to make a little pit stop.
Mariah Carey won a Vanguard Award. Okay. I'm not an R&B girl, so it's doesn't hurt.
I appreciate that she whistle sings,
and she
respect.
Is Queen of Christmas.
Yeah.
We love that. And that's coming up. So
clock
in for that.
Just in case you guys forgot.
Just in case you forgot.
Christmas is coming in December.
What else happened? Oh, Tate McRae.
So that actually is in my mind one of the most notable things was Tate McRae's performance was insane. And Kid Laroi, I didn't know that they broke up.
Kid Laroi.
I can read. Kid Laroi. I didn't know that they broke up.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know until actually the comment section of her performance.
Well, Tate McRae's kind of had a rocky summer because she had Sports Car, and I was ready to be obsessed.
Oh,
Go listen to that episode. It's not on YouTube, but it is on Spotify and Apple.
Please stream.
But then she collabed with Morgan Wallen.
I recall.
And then we were all like, really?
Yeah, we canceled her for a second. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but as I feel like I always think about, if you have true talent, you'll never really be canceled.
Yeah.
Because
canceling's fake.
Canceling's fake, and true talent is true talent.
Yeah.
And also we can slayed.
We also cancel people for everything these days, so it doesn't really mean anything anymore. We're just kind of you're canceled. But then you're actually not.
Yeah.
So
you just have a little fall from grace.
Yeah.
But you still had a number 1, so you really didn't have a fall from grace. And that's what canceling
people
is.
Stream that song. That was not a cancellation.
Exactly.
Actually.
She won Song of the Summer, which is crazy because I'd never heard of that song.
What did she wait, what was the song?
It was some song that was in the F1 movie, which I don't even know the name. So I'm like, that's not the Song of the Summer, but go off VMAs.
That's how bad the songs were this summer, though. I think that's a testament to that.
Also, refer to that episode.
We do talk about that.
But let's talk about the dance. So, oh my God, the talent.
Yeah, so she's dancing she does that crazy
sand dance.
Yeah, she did the sand dance.
Amazing.
And then she did that that one she did in her music video where she bends over backwards with a leg up.
Yep.
And basically the whole performance is that level of dancing.
Crazy.
She went crazy on that stage.
Slayed. Oh my God.
That was a performance.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably the most talked about. I mean, at least on my algorithm, the most talked about part of the VMAs was her
it's the most impressive, for sure. Because I think Sabrina Carpenter had a pretty talked about performance.
Yeah, she did too.
But it was different. I mean, she really highlighted drag queens and
it was more of a political statement. Yeah.
Slay. If you thought that fucking Sabrina Carpenter was conservative, you're dumb as fuck. I don't know.
No, yeah. Did anyone think that?
Yes,
people think that
because she sings her little sexy songs and then Man's Best Friend and all that. So all the annoying people on the internet.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
They do their thing.
And
now people are like, "Oh, I'm coming around to her." I'm like, "Shut up,
shut up." I actually think that's stupid. Shut up.
Of course,
shut up to that.
Stupid. So I feel like Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae.
Those are the 2 performances I saw. I actually don't even know who else performed. Those are the only things I've seen was Sabrina Carpenter's performance. It's it's the drag queens, and then all the water sprays on her at the end.
Cool.
Yeah, that was cool. It was very homage
reference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
then Tate,
and the only other thing I saw is that Addison Rae reacted to not getting nominated.
Oh, okay. So I saw whispers, but fill me in.
So basically, I think an interviewer asked her how she felt about not being nominated, and she said something I can't even remember what the quote was. It's something it's crazy how you put so much work in, you don't get acknowledged, or something like that. So then the internet's reaction is girl, you're new to music. Oh
my gosh, shut up.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I think that anyone can be upset.
Yeah.
If they want to be upset.
And also someone asked her directly how she felt. What she's I feel great about not being nominated. What do you want her to say?
What do you want her to say?
Yeah, she's it sucks. I really worked on that record. I worked really hard.
Yeah.
And it got really. I'm actually surprised it wasn't nominated. So I actually think it's a valid
video. Is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like I felt like that was the song of the summer, or at least like one of the songs of the summer. So I think her reaction was valid, and everyone's like,
people just want to
Addison.
Hate.
Yeah,
they want to hate.
People were hating on it.
Yeah,
which I'm an Addison Rae lover, so I will take no Addison.
One thing
Rae
about the Luteal phase,
we like Addison Rae here.
We do like Addison Rae. But yeah, I mean, it's just odd that the VMAs have kind of gone down in cultural relevance. That's
and I don't
know what I've
expected. And I don't know if it's just because like again, I don't feel like there's any like monoculture album that we're rallying around. Ooh, like, and so it's like maybe like maybe people just aren't excited about the music. I don't know if that's why.
That feels like a good reason.
Because I'm not really rooting for it. I didn't love any.
There's no good music out.
Yeah, there's like music that's better than other music, but I don't know that there's anything that I'm like super excited about myself.
I know. That's the state of music. And on October 3rd, we may have different opinions.
On October 3rd, we will change everything we just said because the album of the planet is coming out.
Something is happening. And now we have something new and fun to play for you.
Taylor time. It's Taylor time.
It's Taylor time.
So here's the thing. Carmen and I love to yap.
We do.
And there's certain things we like to yap about more than other things. We like to yap about anything, but there's certain things we really like to yap about. One of those things is Taylor Swift.
You probably don't know that.
I don't know if you know this, but we're Swifties.
We are Swifties. And so we decided, you know what? Let's make it official.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Taylor Swift in every episode for the rest of time.
So
that's what this is.
There's enough shit to talk about.
There really is. And actually, this is not planned, but I have to tell you about this.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I had several interesting conversations about Taylor Swift for the weekend. And by interesting, I mean bad. And I was like...
Wait, say more. Wasn't I with you this weekend?
Yeah. For the 2 hours we were apart.
I was like, what did we talk? What?
And somebody was like... I don't want to get into the details.
I hate this person. Already know it.
I don't want to reveal too much. But basically... This person was just like, I was excited that Love Story was playing at this party. And then the other person was talking shit. And I was like, are we really still doing that in 2025?
What, were they talking shit about Taylor? Like, she just dates
Nothing
people?
Substantial.
Okay.
Just upset that I was happy. And I took that personally. And I probably overreacted. That's really the tea.
First of all, there's no such thing when it comes to Taylor.
I was embarrassed. I'll be honest. Like I was embarrassed about my reaction afterwards because it was a stranger. So that was like not warranted. And I'll tell you after we finish the episode, like more details about this. But so that happened, and then another person who's a friend, shout out Catherine. She's a Lulu. She brought up an interesting point, and I told her that we would talk about it. I would bring it up with you.
Okay.
She said that on the New Heights podcast, where Taylor went on for 2 hours, she said that Taylor, okay, obviously I don't agree with this point. So I'm not going to frame it objectively, unfortunately, Catherine. But Catherine basically was like, she came off too intellectual. I'm not making this objective, I'll be honest. But basically she was saying like if she herself was given a platform, she would use it as an opportunity to be accessible. And instead, she felt like Taylor just came off kind of intellectually superior-ish with like word choice and things she was saying. And it was just felt like a missed opportunity. And also for the record, Catherine is a huge Swiftie. So she was, it's like when we talk shit about Taylor's clothes.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm like trying to, that's interesting. I'm trying to like, now that I know she's a Swiftie, I'm more open to her criticism.
Of course.
If it's a hater, I don't give a shit what they have to say.
Right, of course.
But if it's someone that actually pays attention to Taylor Swift.
I was like, I mean, one, does Taylor Swift really need to be accessible?
I mean, isn't she already? Like,
isn't she the most
universally? Yeah.
I was in the Ticketmaster fucking wars.
Yeah.
I think everyone's obsessed
We were in the
with her.
trenches. She's too accessible in my opinion.
And also, can a woman just talk? Like, I don't know.
Here's my question back, my rebuttal back to that is.
I already know what you're going to say.
Would we have
No.
No, Would we have thought that her word choice was too superior if Travis Kelce wasn't reacting and calling out her superior word choice?
Okay, that's like, not what I thought you were going to ask.
He was drawing attention.
I thought you were going to say, would we say this if it was a man? But and my answer is no.
No, and well, we know men are dumb, so
that's
would never
a good
have.
point.
You know what I mean? Like
there was attention drawn to it.
Yeah, of her intellect, because it was like he was really overplaying like the.
He was hyping her up before the engagement.
Yeah, and I think he was doing it in a funny way because he knows the discourse is like he's the airhead boy, right? So he's like playing into that.
Playing into it.
So like I wonder, it's like he was also like, she was also like, you know what that means,
right?
So like
right.
it's drawing attention to her word choice.
That's
I don't
fair.
know if we would have noticed that because she just talks.
I did not notice it.
I didn't.
But
I think the only reason I even remember her word choice is because of that
Travis,
dynamic,
like,
though.
Contrast foil.
Yeah. Because I'm like, she kind of like always has quotable things to say.
Like that.
She talks like that. She's a smart person.
I'm just like, Catherine's point was just like, if you were given such an opportunity to like be around people that like don't know you, this is an opportunity. I don't know. I don't agree with it.
The second thing I would say is, okay, the platform of people that don't know you are probably boys that think you just cry about, you know, like they're guys who don't listen to
only
music,
know the song Shake It Off.
Yeah, who think you're an airhead. So I actually would think the opposite. It's like, I'm actually a very smart person.
Love.
Right? So I'm like,
yeah,
I would say even more than she should play up how smart she is.
Right.
Because it's probably people who don't respect her the way they should.
Totally. I mean,
so in conclusion, Catherine, you're wrong.
Sorry, this is our podcast. Maybe on your podcast you could be right.
Yeah. Not in our world, you're
your
not.
support, and you know, we like discourse, but
you're wrong.
You're wrong. I don't know. Let us fucking smart women speak. Let women speak. Believe women, as we always say at the end of the
women,
day.
let them speak.
She can talk however she wants. She's not starting out, right? Like,
yeah.
Also, more representation for smart women, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I
feel
as much
like
progress as we've made, I think women dumb themselves down all the time.
Right. Like, I'm like,
not on this podcast, but somewhere.
Brilliant. We're brilliant.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, I don't think she was like unpalatably or like too intelligent for the mass. Well, the masses are dumb.
Know, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know because
we're
extremely intelligent.
We're not average.
I knew all the words she was saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Fair critique. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so Carmen, we're going to just keep talking about Taylor Swift, obviously.
This is Taylor time.
It's Taylor time. So, like, she obviously got engaged.
Yes.
There was some... Well, actually, I want you to talk about it. I actually didn't see this.
Yeah. So, if you're a diehard Swiftie, you know when there's an exclusive source to People magazine, that is Tree Payne, Taylor's, like, manager and PR lady.
person, yeah.
So, it just came out that, like, an exclusive source to People magazine said... the wedding will not be a spectacle. That's like in quotes. And what they mean by that is like, obviously, we got the picture of when they got engaged.
Yeah.
Kind of recent, like kind of soon after it happened.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think they're going to be as real time with wedding updates. And that's totally fine.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm okay.
They probably don't want paparazzi just running around.
Yeah.
Because I did see an article, and I don't know how true this was, but I did see an article that she's doing like renovations or updates on her Rhode Island, one of her mansions, her Rhode Island mansion or something. So then people are like, oh, is she going to have the wedding there?
Oh,
so it's
already speculation.
Yeah, there's already speculation of where it's going to be. So I totally understand if you're Taylor Swift,
right,
that you're like, I don't want anyone to know at all when this is happening.
Don't ruin my fucking day.
Yeah, you're going to fly around with jets.
Oh,
yeah.
Sucks. Yeah.
So that's why I think that's happening, because I think people are already like, oh, it's going to happen in the Rhode Island house, which it's going to happen in the Rhode Island house. You heard it here first.
You think?
I think so.
You don't think a destination? Because that was, I feel like, tossed around.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. You know what? I take it back. I think she's going to do it somewhere in Europe where like there's laws against paparazzi.
Ooh.
And I think that's why.
Okay.
I don't think she'll do it in America, because Americans have like no law. You can like stick a camera in your face. And if you punch that person,
in our face right
now. Paparazzi, get away.
Get away.
So that's, I think she'll do it you're right. She'll do it in Europe.
Yeah. I think that would be cool.
So yeah. So I take back the Rhode Island statement. But she might be doing renovations on the Rhode Island house.
She could also be having more than one wedding. That's a possibility here,
she's a billionaire.
Like, she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
She's a billionaire. Because here's my other thinking.
She's a billionaire and he's a millionaire. So
he's a pauper next to her.
He's a pauper.
He's a pauper. Here's my thing. Taylor Swift has 10,000 friends that are like celebrities. So like she's going to want to not have a low-key wedding. She's going to have 1 million people at her wedding.
Yeah, right.
So
like she loves being a celebrity. She loves having her celebrity friends.
Right. So imagine like every A-list celebrity is going to be all of a sudden flying to like Nova Scotia. Like, we're going to know.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what I mean?
Do you think the Obamas are getting invited to the wedding?
She's so liberal. They're definitely invited.
Slay. Love that. I love the immediate response.
They're definitely on the invite list.
I love the tweets that are like pairing like Travis's world of people with like Taylor's world, like Zoe Kravitz with like Patrick Mahomes.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Wait, I love that.
I know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I'm just kind of like, I feel like everyone's going to be there. Everyone in the music world's going to be there.
Well, we know who won't be there. Joe Alwyn.
Oh,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
no one is talking about Joe Alwyn.
Good point. None of our ex. Harry Styles, maybe. I mean,
I don't think he'll be at the wed. Like, I think
they're Zoe Kravitz. So.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
That's actually, you're right.
It could happen. Who knows?
They could be married by then. Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles.
No, what? They are not endgame.
They're not. They're not.
Harry Styles is going to marry a model. That's my prediction. Just some Instagram model.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to marry anyone like overly famous. He's going to marry someone overly hot.
Too much of an ego.
Yeah. He's going to marry someone hot.
We know them personally, so.
I know Harry, and he's marrying someone hot and not famous.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Blake Lively.
Oh my God.
And that's the real tea.
Well, the other tea, Taylor News, is allegedly she's revoking her godmotherness. For
I did see that.
Children.
I did see that. Do we know? Like, how does one do that? Like, do I just?
I think they're just. She's just like, I'm not
your. Do I just text you and be like, I'm not your godmother anymore?
Famous? Well, not famous. Just some lore about me is that we used to have godparents, and they revoked their godparentship. So I'm connected to Taylor Swift.
Wow. How did they do that?
It's kind of a weird, semi-sad story. So basically, my parents were very close with one of their professors, and then he and his wife were very close with us, and so they were our godparents. And I remember, like, they would spend a lot of time with us, like, in my early childhood. I don't know if my sisters really spent that much time with them, but then one day we just got a letter in the mail, handwritten. They're old white people, right? So that's what they do.
Should wrote a letter.
Confirm if you're one of them in the comments. Yeah, a handwritten letter on like computer paper, being like, "We're not your godparents anymore." I don't know. It's like kind of sad. And I think one of the godfather passed. They were really old, even when I was little.
Yeah.
So.
Did they like? Was it like? Is it just like a? We don't want to. Like, was it like a conversation?
No. It was a letter in the mail. So I have no idea what happened. Really,
Wow.
I was
yeah, you're a kid.
Middle school.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Because like you kind of have to tell someone if you're like, hey, like I don't want to. I mean, you have to say something.
So what I'm imagining is Taylor wrote on a piece of computer paper, just like how that happened to me.
Yeah.
Sent it through the mail and said, "Bye, bitch."
And then contacted People Magazine.
And then 15 years later, Blake's daughter is going to be on a podcast being like, "Oh, something weird happened to me in my childhood."
Taylor Swift.
I had a godmother at one point, but I don't really remember her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's the story.
that's the story. Taylor time.
Taylor time. Lots of Taylor.
The end.
So much Taylor tea.
Taylor tea.
Wait, we can rebrand. We can always rebrand.
Tell us in the comments if you want Taylor time or Taylor tea.
Yeah, you tell it. You guys vote.
Or just tea time. Fuck.
Oh. But I think it's always Taylor though, so it should be Taylor tea.
Okay, true. But tea time is like tea for Taylor.
Oh,
Or
fuck.
tea for Taylor.
Wait.
Is that good?
Tea time with just tea is actually really brilliant. I didn't even understand what you were saying at first. It's actually
You needed to see the visual branding.
Yeah, I didn't see the visual.
Okay, well,
guys, we're gonna pause and do an entire meeting with our investors to talk about the name of this segment.
if you have some names, tell us in the comments. We're open, apparently. We're renaming it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we're rebrand. Like, this was the first time.
Yeah.
And
We'll see what happens.
And yeah, we're gonna do a Q3 check-in, blood moon check-in about it. Okay, Carmen, it's time to play a game. Hee haha or hee nana. Mm-hmm. So our first one is Justin Bieber's album Swag 2?
Question mark?
Yeah.
He released part 2 of Swag 1, which I didn't even listen to fully, and I don't think many did. That's the fucking state of music in 2025.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. Now the album he like put out Swag 2 as a surprise drop. Now there's like 44 songs with Swag 1 and Swag 2.
That's a lot of songs. That's giving Taylor
That's a
Swift.
lot of songs to not listen to. Sorry. That's just the truth.
I think the thing about Justin is I'm like really rooting for him. Like, I want him.
Despite it all,
I am rooting for him. So I am sad that, like, I'm sad about Swag.
What about Swag 2? How do you feel about that? Well, I
didn't fucking know about it until literally 1 second ago.
Oh, I didn't answer your question. It is a hee na na. If you can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. Mine's a hee ha ha. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing. Like, so
let's add it to the vocabulary. Let's do a recap. We've got hee hee ha ha. We've got hee hee nanas. We've got hee hee noa noas. If then they're in the middle. And then we also have one of my favorites, hee hee hold on to your hats. And now you have
hee hee ha ha. Like, sometimes there's so much going on, I can't keep up with all the news. I did not hear about this.
I can't keep up with how many variations of hee hee ha ha hee na na we have.
I needed to describe.
And that's why we get comments like, "What are they saying?" Which sometimes, the first time I read that, I was like, "What do they mean?"
No, literally.
And then Simone, my sister, was like, "Hee hee noa noa." That's not a word.
Yes, they don't know what you're talking about. But the hee hee ha needs to entail the feelings wheel of all the different feelings that one feels.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well, we're rooting for you, Justin, but that album didn't even come across the internet that I'm on.
Yeah, same, like, literally. I'm actually
had to tell me in real life.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked at how much no one is talking about it. Because Justin Bieber is someone people talk about. Like, he's actively, like, we talk about him all the time.
It's odd, right? Like, Swag 1 kind of just, like, fell into the radar and you thought, fuck it, we're doing it.
I think it's one of two things. Either option 1, he's running out of money.
Well.
Or option 2. I actually don't. Like he needs to rely. I think option 2, he's crashing out and needs to rely on art to, like, save himself.
Oh. Okay.
Could be both.
So that's a hee hee ha ha if that's the case.
Yeah, like, it's
cute.
I feel like I always give Justin Bieber a hee hee nana, but I like him. So I like.
He is the most likable person despite all the shit that he
know.
does.
Like, we should hate him.
We should.
Because he's, like, douchey and, like,
he's so likable. This actually,
yeah,
the likability of Justin Bieber needs to be studied.
It needs to be studied because
there's so many reasons not to like him.
Yeah. Like, he was, like,
but at the end of the day, I still want the best for him.
We're all rooting for him. So.
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Misha, for you. New Dancing with the Stars cast is out. Hee hee ha ha or hee hee na na?
I'm going to give this a hee hee ha ha. So I've never watched Dancing with the Stars, actually, which is crazy. But
you're not a middle-aged woman in the suburbs. So
okay, fair.
Checks out.
Like, the cast is, it's like two girls from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And one of them is Whitney, who I actually don't like on the show, but is so fun. Like, she's, like, the villain of the show.
Okay.
But on social media, she makes, like, hysterical videos. And the comment section is always, the comment section is like, I can't hate you on social media. Like, it's like, this is, like, a universal feeling about Whitney.
Oh, interesting.
And so, like, she's making all these really funny videos, like prepping, like, showing her, like,
I've
prepping
probably
for the
seen
show.
her, but I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, like,
that comes across my page.
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm like, so it's making me, like, intrigued.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, Alex Earl on there.
Yeah.
There's
odd choice.
I was shocked. I had no idea.
Odd.
Yeah, it's really. I think it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, Danielle Fisher from Boy Meets World. Is that who that is? Did I make that up?
I don't know.
Who's Danielle Fisher?
I don't know.
Now I'm second guessing if that's even right.
Conrad Fisher's on Dancing with the Stars.
No. Okay, someone named Danielle Fisher. I think it's the girl from Boy Meets World, but now I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, in conclusion, there's
Jordan Childs I know is on.
Oh.
So I followed last year's Dancing with the Stars for the first time because 2 of the Olympians were on there.
Yeah.
Alona Mar and Steven Nadarazak, the gymnast. Yeah. So I was kind of invested. So I kind of, like, started to watch. Oh, and the Asian Bachelorette was on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I kind of was tuned in, but I don't really know the cast this year. And Alex Earl, I mean, we know our Lulu Jess cares deeply about Alex Earl, or at least is an Alex Earl defender.
I didn't like her. I started to like her.
She's kind of neutral to me.
I'm now feeling neutral. I don't dislike. I used to be like, well, I don't get the ruckus, but, like, she seems. You know what I like? You know what I do appreciate about her is Gen Z is so boring, but she's not one of the boring ones. And I do think that.
Is she Gen Z?
Yeah, she's realize. She's actually, like, she's young. She's like 20. She's in her early 20s.
Oh.
So, yeah.
She's giving early 30s to me.
Yeah, she looks older. It's because she does a lot
of,
like,
plastic surgery.
Yeah. Like, Which Gen Z, stop filling your fucking face.
Actually, everyone.
We need to talk about we need to talk about like the filler blindness. That needs to be a segment.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it right now.
This is the longest episode of our lives.
No,
we're talking about everything.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because this is a rant I must go on
for the YouTube.
Yeah, this is a rant I must go on.
Okay,
Like,
let's talk about filler. Let's talk about it.
Gen Z looks old, and it's because we've normalized like too much Botox, too much filler.
Preventative Botox is a hoax.
Please stop.
Please, I'm not a scientist, and I know that.
Drink water.
Like,
Drink
go outside,
water.
touch grass.
Have friends.
Stop watching TikToks till you die.
Millennials, no, truly, millennials, like, we would party late into the night. I drank water for all of college. But
I just got a Brita.
Yeah,
so
she's been drinking fucking lead water. and millennials look super young.
We do.
So I'm like, you don't need to do Botox when you're 18.
No,
Stop
that's
it.
Insane.
And also the filler.
The
filler. I need everyone to unfill their filled faces.
I need you to dissolve that shit because you look crazy.
If Kylie Jenner can't pull off filler,
period,
you cannot pull off filler.
Stop.
It is aging everybody.
It is. It looks crazy. Like, immediately it looks crazy, and then the after effects, you look crazy.
Yeah, and when you take it out of your face or when it unfills or whatever,
right?
Like you literally have lines under your face.
Don't put that shit in your face.
Yeah, and also like I've been seeing on my TikTok page, I've been seeing like people show like what your face looks like when the filler like quote unquote dissolves, and it just moves. Like you have gunk in your face forever. It's disgusting.
Stop
filling your face. Stop doing things to your lips.
How do you feel about Botox?
I'm actually not anti-Botox. I'm just
maybe anti it too young.
We don't know because we don't know the long-term effects of Botox. Like we don't because here's the thing about the thing about Botox is like if you freeze one part of your face, the muscles in other parts of your face have to compensate. So like that's just how muscles work. So like if you freeze one part of your face because you're trying to get lines, you're just gonna do it. It's gonna go somewhere else. So I'm like, you're gonna age. I don't know how to tell you this. You're gonna age.
You're gonna age. Period.
So like, I also get like, look, we all have our things. Like people dye their hair, people do their nails. I don't.
You know what? Do whatever you want to your body. Truly.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, Botox I'm not as against because it's not as artificial. There's people who do Botox that look very natural.
Yeah.
So, it's like the filler to me is where I'm like,
I feel like the plastic surgery that Taylor Swift has done looks pretty natural.
But you can tell she did it. And here's the thing.
People are saying she's been fillering it up since she became a wag.
I'm going to be honest. Her filler, you can tell her filler.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the Midnight's album, her face is very gaunt. Like her cheekbones.
It's giving Joe Almond.
Yeah. Her cheekbones are cheekboning. And then all of a sudden she shows up.
Started hanging out with Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah. And I actually think
who has a crazy filler face.
I remember actually the award show. I think it was like when she showed up in like that plaid.
The Sheen outfit.
The Sheen outfit. Like the plaid. Like whatever.
I know exactly what you mean.
I think was it the MTV Movie Awards?
Something
like that. And her face looked visibly fuller.
Yeah.
And I was like, homegirl got filler like the night before that.
Mm-hmm. She probably did.
So that's where I think you can tell when she like smiles, you can see the filler. And it's fine. She's beautiful.
I need everyone to take the Ariana Grande journey because she talks about how she stopped the Botox, stopped the filler, and all of that used to be like covering up and the self-tanning, whatever. And now she's like, I want to have laugh lines. It's what we always say, which is like, it's a privilege to get older.
Yeah.
It comes with some things that happen aesthetically, but the wisdom that you gain is invaluable.
Yeah.
But also do whatever you want. Honestly, do whatever you want.
And I think for me, though,
be aware about the filler.
Yeah. And I think for me, it's like, Gen Z, you're not old. Like,
yeah.
We're not talking about.
I have an issue with.
Yeah, we're not talking about like people in their late 30s getting Botox. I'm like, I get it. Like you have wrinkles, but I'm like, why are you You're the most beautiful you'll ever. Like you're like so young. Like you don't.
You're gonna look back and be like Bella Hadid, and she's gonna be like, I wish I didn't have my nose job because that was so special.
Yeah, it's like what makes you unique, and now you all look the same with your filler faces.
Filler face.
I don't like it.
If you look in your mirror, there was someone on TikTok that was like, if you look in the mirror and you look like you've done too much.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm trying to do.
And the thing is, everybody looks like that now.
I know.
Everybody has like the oversized lips. the crazy.
That's called women of color lips.
Women of color lips. The high cheekbones. And I'm like, those are not
natural.
Those are not natural.
18-year-olds.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Why do you even have money to do that?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
It's crazy. Like,
that's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is such a fucking tangent. But
in conclusion, Dancing with the Stars looks good. I might watch it.
Okay, give me our last topic.
Okay, the last one. Sabrina Carpenter's new album. Hee Ha Ha or Hee Hee Nana?
Hee Ha Ha. Started Hee Nunu.
Okay.
Now with Hee Ha Ha.
Okay, love it.
And that's on the exposure of songs from TikTok.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's true.
So I will say the first time I listened to it, I've been busy, doing my thing.
Yeah.
I haven't had, and I'm not traveling for work, which is when I used to like listen to my music.
Yeah.
Really. So I haven't like listened to it with my soul yet.
Yeah.
But my first listen through, I was like, this kind of sounds like High School Musical 2.
Yeah.
Not mad about it, but not stand out.
It's fun, yeah.
But now that TikTok has like shown me the songs, it's fun.
Yeah.
And I will never be someone that succumbs to the criticism of Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
So that's not.
I love Sabrina Carpenter as a person.
Right.
So I'm like always going to support her.
Agreed.
I love Sabrina Carpenter. I will say I like this album. I liked the last two more, like Emails I Can't Send.
Wow.
I actually loved that album.
I know, that's a great
album. I love that album.
I love that album.
And the Me Espresso album, Short and Sweet, whatever.
Of course. No, it's called That's Me Espresso.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like an extension of the Me Espresso album.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like part 2 of that.
It is.
And it's
I think
good.
she knew that. It was also 1 year after the Espresso album.
Yeah. I wish she'd come out with this in the summertime. But you know what? I like it.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's a fun album.
It's fun. She's doing her thing. Go off. We'll never hate you.
We'll never hate you. I love Sabrina.
Yeah. Okay. Next segment. Haha Hottie of the Week. Misha,
okay.
Who is yours?
Mine is, well, I have 2. And one is your sister Simone, because
Shout out
Simone. You're my Haha Hottie of the Week because you told me twice now to listen to the new Audrey Hobart album. And I didn't know who that was.
Right.
She apparently is a co-writer for
Gracie Abrams. Yes.
And she was like, and Simone was like, but her songwriting is amazing. Like, this is like the album of the year. I mean, whatever. It's something like, it's the album of the year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I don't know who this is, but you're Gen Z and you're cool. So I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do because
friendship episode.
I like to be relevant. And I listened to the album and I will say, like, I probably haven't listened to it fully with my soul yet. So I don't know if I can comment on the full album. But her song Sue Me is so fun.
Super fun.
And I was listening to it on repeat at the gym. I was like, wait, this is a bop.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know about the full album, but I really like that song. So she's my Haha Hottie of the Week.
Love. That's great. That's really good.
Yeah. Carmen, who's yours?
So I don't have a Haha Hottie of the Week. I have a Haha Naughty.
Love that. Love a naughty.
We love a Haha Naughty. And that is the Bears.
Oh. Tell us more for people who love sports but just forgot what happened. Which is it's me because I love sports.
Okay. The Bears have historically been shitty.
Yeah, I did know that.
I think that if you live in Chicago, you know that because no one talks about them and they're sad. It's terrible being a Bears fan.
Yeah.
And all summer, Danny was like, they're going to be great this year. This year's their year. They're going to be great. We have like a great quarterback. We got a new coach. We got new offensive linemen. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wonderful. And so the Bears played Monday Night Football last night. For those who don't know, which I assume you don't, which is okay.
There's a lot of women that listen to this.
It's okay. Most NFL games are played on Sunday. There's one NFL game that plays Thursday night. There's one NFL game that plays Monday night. Yeah. And like one Sunday night, I think. That feels right.
That sounded super factual to me.
And so like the Thursday, the Sunday, and the Monday night games are the one, like, it's like monoculture. It's the last remnants of monoculture. Really.
Yeah.
Everyone watches the Monday Night Football game. And
yeah.
So the Bears debuted the season Monday Night Football playing the Vikings. And they...
Oh, they played the Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm from Minnesota.
you know
That's why I have a reaction.
You know about that, Minnesota.
Okay, yeah.
And they started off winning, and then they fucking lost. And it was heartbreaking, and it sucked. They, like, lost. They were leading going into the fourth quarter, and then lost. So that's
which is crazy because
terrible way to fucking lose.
Yeah, because the Vikings, I mean, I don't know how they are now, but they always lose also. So that is crazy that they lost to the Vikings.
Well, my source is Danny. Danny said they're like good this year. It was supposed to. The Vikings were favored, even though the Bears were supposed to be good this year. So I guess the Vikings.
So the Vikings are good.
I don't know.
Okay, because I didn't know them to ever be good.
This is too much now.
Yeah,
I don't know anything else.
I'm like
an enthusiastic fan, but I'm not a knowledgeable fan.
Yeah, I need a boy to tell us the analysis.
Rules are still confusing to me.
Oh,
but that's fine. Representation for anyone who wants to be a fan.
Yeah.
Whatever. Football's so fucking complicated. It's like, okay. Anywho, the Bears were disappointing once again. And it just sucks because it's like, Danny and I have had this conversation where it's like, every city has a sports team where like, if they're doing well, the whole city comes together.
Yeah.
And it's not the same sport necessarily.
Yeah.
But in Chicago, that's probably the Bears. Like, if the Bears are doing amazing, the whole city of Chicago can rally together.
Yeah.
And we'll care.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. But they fucking lost. And Danny's like, it's just one game. But I'm like, but the writing's on the wall. I hate having hope. That
actually
really
does suck because
is.
I lived in Seattle in 2013. Wait, when did I? 2013 and 14? Either 14 and 15. I can't remember. I have to go back to listen to my timeline.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is they won the Super Bowl one year and then they were in the Super Bowl the second year but lost at the last second. Oh. But it is really fun to live in a city where your team wins the Super Bowl. Goes to the Super Bowl. It was like, it's like parades all over the place. And then the second year was actually really sad because we lost at like the last second.
That's devastating.
So that was actually really devastating. But it's like to go out and watch your team play the Super Bowl is really fun. So like it does bring the city together. Like. And honestly, ever since, I really never knew it. The Vikings. Yeah. So like, it is fun. So sorry, the Bears.
The Bears disappointed me once again. And I was so hyped because not Justin Fields. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Justin Fields used to be our quarterback. Now he's gone.
Okay.
Caleb Williams scored a touchdown really early in the first quarter, so it was really hype, and it was like, they're good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, maybe they're good. And then they fell apart. So
cool.
We hate that for us.
Okay, so the Blood Moon Q3 for them, they're not, they need to step it up.
They're rebuilding once again.
As
always. Well, I can't believe we ended on a sports note, but that's what we're doing.
We're a sports podcast.
New Heights, watch out.
Thank you for listening to the Luteal Phase podcast.
If you love this episode, follow, comment, buy some merch, and share with your Hottie of the week.
Episodes drop every other week, so stay tuned for the next installment of the Luteal Phase podcast.
Bye!
Don't mind me, I'm in my Luteal phase.